Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks. Today I'm going to show you how to make this. I think it's a concertina card. So this is actually a birthday card for my mum. She's 81 today, and when I was thinking about what to make for today's video, I thought I may as well share this one. So it folds out like that. Got a panel on the back for our message, and it displays like that. You could put a belly band around it, but you would have to put 2 sheets of A4 together to make that happen. You'd have to put an insert because you just can't get a piece long enough. But I thought it was a really nice card. My mum does like a big card, so I thought she may like this one. So I'm just going to put that there and we'll get making. So it's so windy out there today. So we need a piece that measures 4 1/8 of an inch by 9 3/4. And we are going to score this at 1 inch, 2. I'm going to turn it right the way around the other side and score again at 1 and again at 2. So this piece folds inwards, this piece folds back, but we need to make an incision. So I'm going to use this side of my track. So I'm putting it in at 1 1/8. 1 1/8, and I need to cut to that score line. A little bit more. And now I'm bringing this down and doing the same again. Up to that first score. A little bit more. And a little bit more. So you should have 2 pieces like that now. What I'm going to do now is I'm folding this piece back, and I need to cut from that mark to this score. So I'm putting it in my track, and that piece is for the bin. So that gives us that there. And now I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. So that score to that mark there, like so. So this is what you should have now. I now need 2 pieces that measure 3 by 3. I'm just going to see if I've got scrap that is big enough. Ooh, too small. No good. No good. So I need 2 of these, and these are going to be our extension pieces. And we are going to score at 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So that's those pieces. So what we're going to do with those is fold them like that. And they are going to stick onto the back, both sides, but we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to cut all of the pieces first. So I'm just checking now. So now I need a piece that measures 2 7/8. I need 2 of these by 3 5/8. That's those two. Next up, I need a piece that measures 2 1/4. I need 2 of these. Just double checking. 2 1/4 by 3 1/8. Just a teeny bit like that. So that's these pieces and these pieces. Next, I'm going to cut my peaceful pine. Stay there. And let me have a look. I need one that's 2 5/8. 2 5/8 by 3 3/8. I need 2 of those. Hang on. 2 5. 2. Might just get it. 2 5/8. 3 3/8. Just and they're going to go onto here. Next, I need a 2-inch strip by 2 7/8. I need 2 of those. And they're going to sit on the smaller pieces. Now I'm going to cut my designer series paper using the same paper. So 2 3/8 by 3 1/8. Perfect. And if you cut these pieces like I'm cutting them, it will work out perfect because it's my pattern is directional. I don't know how many I'll get out of this, so I now need 1 3/4 by 2 5/8. 2 and wow, perfect. Next up, I need my inserts. So I'm going to cut this at 5 1/2, and again we need 2 of these by 3 7/8. And now I need a white piece that measures 5 1/4 by 3 5/8, and we need 2 of those. Okay, I'm going to bring all of my pieces in. And create a bit of space. So we are not using any of these pieces, so I'll try and get them out of view of the camera. I do need a strip. Now let me see. Oh, look at that. There's a piece of scrap there, about 1/2 inch. I'm going to use that. I'm actually going to use that side. And I will stick that down and trim it off, and that will be our writing panel. And then this piece is going here. So I'm actually going to stamp next. No, I tell you what, we'll glue our mats together. That's what we'll do. We'll just glue the mats on. Uh-oh. Apologies, I'm aware I keep coming off of camera. Just need that straight. Oh, for goodness sake. Sorry, I've got a new phone. And it's beeping at me, and I don't even know why. And once you've done all of the cutting, it's actually quite a quick card to put together. And I do think it's a wow. So my mum will love this. So I send a lot of cards because where I work in retirement, and so many people just don't receive cards, and it's so appreciated. They just love it. So I'm really conscious that everybody gets a card. Birthdays, you know, anniversaries if I know them. Okay, so that's those down. Next up, I am going to glue these pieces. So I'm going to put my glue here on this piece here and stick it at the back of this panel. You're not going to really see it. So what I'm doing is I'm folding it over. I'm making sure it folds nicely. Like so. So this piece comes in and this piece folds out. And now I'm going to do the same on this one. I'm running out of glue. And I need it flush with the bottom. Don't know what that is. Apologies. That phone's getting on my nerves. Right. So that's those pieces done. I'm now going to do my stamping and set my glue over there upside down. I am using a mix of retired stamps just because I need large sentiments and I don't have anything. So I am using Delicate Wishes and Impressions A Bloom. So I'm wishing, because this is a nice big stamp, and I'm bringing it down just about there. Wishing you a happy birthday. Just move that out of the way. Pop that there. Right. Oh, there's my little floral that I'm using. Impressions A Bloom. Do need a piece of scrap. And you could decorate this however you like. I'm stamping off. I'm going to put one in this corner here. Just coming off ever so slightly. Stamp that off. And that coming off of the edge. I'm going to move that out of the way. Bring in Daffodil Delight. And that's all our stamping done. So now all we need to do is mount this on top of our greeting and put the card together. That's that piece down. I'm going to do the back and the front and then the sides. Just going to make it a little bit easier. And snip off that teeny tiny piece. Right, so this is going in the middle here. That's that piece. Turn this one over. like so. So next up is this panel here is gluing onto this piece here. Okay, so it's going to sit there and then we're going to make it flush with the bottom of the card. So I am putting my glue down that section there. I'm going to fold this piece in, slot that in that corner, and I'm going to stand it up and push it down so that it's up against the edge of that card, like that. Fold this one in. Sorry, I'm being quiet. They stayed up and watched football last night, so I'm trying not to wake anybody up. And then push this one down and do the same again. So like that. So they kind of meet in the middle. My other one meets slightly better, I'll be honest, but it's not a big deal. Now I'm putting glue on this section and sticking that onto it. It's all facing inwards. That one there. And that there is our finished card. So let me move my glue out of the way. Probably give it a bit of a burnish because I'm not sure I actually did that. But there we have it. There is our finished Concertina card. It stands up like that for display. So I hope you enjoy this card and it inspires you to make something very similar yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.